No! God damn it. Greetings, comrades. This is 88 Gelu, and I'm here giving you a brief overview of my Minecraft server. Right here we have half of the nether portal complete. These are supposed to be columns of obsidian and soul sand surrounding lava with glowstone on it, if you couldn't tell. The whole thing's supposed to look basically completely nethery. Now let's go in and see what's out on the other side. There's two specific, now as you can see on the other side, on this end, there's nothing but netherrack. That's because it opened up onto a precipice that I changed. I also added this little face, I guess, here, so if anybody got lost, they could just find their way back through there. Now, there are two specific reasons for why I'm making this video. The first one being that today is my English birthday. I know a while ago, I think it was April 9th, was my Hebrew birthday, which changes every year based on the lunar calendar. Today's my English birthday, which means that basically it's this time every year. April 24th. Now this video might not come out today because currently I'm uploading my Skyrim video, which is about an hour long. Oh, darn, I fell in the wrong hole. Unfortunately, however, my Skyrim video, because of its high graphics and my incompatibility with my editing software, it is taking it forever. It is literally right now at, say, 13%, and it's been going on for, no, not even 13%. It was at 24% after 3 hours, and then my dad accidentally left the page, and now I had to do it all over again. So any of hopes of it coming out sometime midnight is gone. Now this is our volcano minecart ride. Let's hope it works. Sometimes it doesn't work. And this camera's about to run out of battery. Whoop-de-doo. So, anyhow, the second reason is that, as I said, my actually, I'm not sure if I said this. My parents have security issues, but I'm gonna ask them if they'll allow me to allow my subscribers to, you see, here's the problem. Now it's going backwards. If I can allow my subscribers to go on my multiplayer server. Now let's see if the problem here is the same. Yeah, it is. Okay, get out of the way, you useless piece of... Nah. So, yeah. I'm not gonna do this whole thing just fixing stuff. Don't worry, that'll just bore the heck out of you all. That won't even work, will it? No, I can't find a sufficient way to power that. Whoa! What's up with you, minecart? There we go, much better. Now, will this be powered if I... Yes, it will. So yeah, sorry about that. The power just died. Get a move on. And as you can see, we're still having minecart issues. There we... Oh. That won't do. I'm not gonna bore you all with this whole minecart fixing business. But somebody's gotta do it. Might as well be me. It was working perfectly before. Don't know why it just decided to up and shut down now. Much better. Maybe now these power boosts will give it what it needs. Hey, you. Okay, so there's the minecart rail. You get the point. Now here comes the big stuff, the main thing. This is supposed to be capture the flag. Right now, it's sort of small. I'm planning on expanding it, but basically here at the Spleef Arena, there are 4 main colors, as you can see here, and 2 teams. One team is the red and yellow team, called the Ankh of Life, which is what this is supposed to be. The second team is the blue and green team, which is the Eye of the End, or the Ender Eye, in other words. So, there are going to be tons of separate little sporting games that are going to be based on these teams. Like over here, this Capture the Flag is red and gold for the Ankh of Life, and this one is green and blue for the Eye of the End. This is the spawn house. This is the house you spawn in when you first enter this server. There are a bunch of signs telling you the directions. I'm sorry, it's a lot of information, but there's a very complex system that's put into all this. And I'm getting a giant world hole. So, excuse me. Okay, that's fixed. It's magic. Now, over here is your basic territory spot. Basically, each person is going to have their own bit of land that's a 50 by 50 block radius. That entire spot, they can do whatever the heck they want, but if they want to mine or build or plant or whatever, it must stay within this 50 block radius. They're allowed to go to the rest of the world, and there's going to be a marketplace where they can buy other stuff, but since there's going to be a huge community, since there's going to be a larger community coming in here, including my subscribers if my parents will allow it, we're going to need designated areas. Now also, in the chest, I forgot to show you guys this, you're getting starting supplies when you spawn in. Now, of course, I'm going to have to replace it on a regular basis, but this is what you get. This is for making potions. I have no idea how to make potions, so don't forget about all that. You get a bunch of stone and smooth stone, a full stack of wood, leather armor, some minecarts for the minecart rail up there, a compass so you can find your way back here, bow and arrow, some starting iron, and the redstone. The redstone is for a completely different reason. In the market area will be my brother, and he is the territory seller. Now, basically, you mark out territory with some redstone, and then you have to buy the territory that you marked out. This is getting a bit complicated, and none of this is going to be implemented yet until we finish making 4 projects. The adjustable enchanting room that I saw in the Little Woods Cots episodes, the Nether portal room, the marketplace, and the castle. Now, as you can see here, these are a bunch of statues apart from this that my friend Smorg, or as his YouTube name is called, Mega Smorgus, made. Looks like there's a world hole where his Mario thing is. And this is one of his messes. He's been making big plumes of lava all over my server. I have no idea why. I'm gonna have to give him a strict talking to about it. But to compensate for this huge mess, it looked like sort of a yin and yang scenario for its lava and water. So I decided to make my own giant yin yang made out of ice, made out of snow blocks and obsidian, so it also wouldn't melt by the lava. Now this here is a shoe made out of bookcases. This was our original enchanting room. It was actually just a mini one that we made for our own purposes while we're setting up this whole thing. These boats are to get to the other side, because as you can see, apart from the registration booth, there is no way to get through the Spleef Arena, and that is on purpose because you, the player, are supposed to be de-opt and de-creative mode before you enter the Spleef Arena. That way you don't cheat. As you can see over here is the fan entrance and the Spleefer entrance. Oh, and I can't even get through a door. This sucks. Now, in the Spleefer entrance, on each side, there's your responding colors, green and blue for the eye of the end, and a chest to put all your items in so that they're not destroyed. And here you have your box, and then you enter in the Spleef Arena to spleef to the death. Now, in this area, there are two possibilities. Either you'll fall in the lava and die, or you'll fall on those nether bricks. But there's really no point in staying there because the iron bars are too high up for you to jump. So, what's the point? Now, this is where the spectators go on the eye of the end side. And these are betting boxes. So they can bet in-game, our in-game currency on the matches. Now, our currency is, the smallest amount of currency is iron. 10 iron is equivalent to 1 gold, and 1 gold is equivalent to 1 diamond. That is going to be our currency. As you can see here is a giant sign and arrow that says Spleef. Now, this big dome on top is the commentator's box. Not sure whether you can hear that. It makes a very low note on the note. Stop it. On the note block to show who wins. But there's also this. If the guy on the Luck of Life team wins, ta-da! If the guy on the Eye of the End wins, ta-da! And then there's their responding colors to show who and what. And that's pretty much it for my world right now. I wanted to put a big Jewish flag, but I know that most of the people coming onto my server probably aren't going to be Jewish, and I don't want to offend anybody. However, considering that the castle is going to be where I and guests live, guests meaning people who don't yet own property, or just people who haven't made a house yet and want to escape from all the mobs, can live in. But the main point of the castle is that it is my place, but it is also the main district. Like, it's one of the national landmarks. It's going to be the biggest construct we make on this server. It's going to be enormous. So, I hope you guys enjoyed. Please don't forget to comment, rate, and subscribe. Remember, if my parents allow it, you'll be able to join this server if you subscribe to my channel and become a comrade. So, once again, thanks for watching. Goodbye. And by the way, that's a giant statue of me.